Hey look! I'm doing a fucking Thoughts on time this time, instead of like 2 weeks later. That's right. This is my thoughts on the Pokemon Direct that literally just happened. Alright, so I'm gonna be the first to admit, I'm not the hugest fan of Pokemon, so this is gonna be more of like a casual player's perspective, I guess, instead of like an experienced Pokemon player's perspective. But hey, I feel like that's also valuable in any sort of way. So, you know, the first thing they showed was that huge trailer, which looked great, and I was very happy with it. Like, it was like an open, like it showed like the open world and all the new features, and I couldn't help but get Shadow of the Colossus vibes when it came to the open world, which was just funny on my part, but I'll let my horrible disdain for that game slide away for this one thing. Because like, the thing that reminded me of it was that there's like that huge bridge and then like the desert underneath and then like the castles like by the bridges and stuff. I'm like, that just looks like Shadow of the Colossus. So I thought that was pretty funny. So they showed off a bunch of new Pokemon. Not that many, maybe like 4. But there were 2 of the normal Pokemon that caught my eye a little bit. The first one, Gossifleur. I want her, or him. I'm not assuming any genders. It's 2019, almost 2020. And like, this Pokemon just looks so cute, and I am a fucking sucker for cute Pokemon, which is why my favorite Pokemon of all time is fucking Bulbasaur, because he's the cutest of them all. And don't even fucking try to tell me otherwise, because if you do, you're wrong. And the other one, which I also just want on my team, well, they're all going to be on my team, because I have a knack for trying to catch every Pokemon that I see. Corviknight, which is like this fucking like metal, like giant raven. Oh my god, he looks so fucking cool. So as I said before, this game seems to have more of an open world. You know, there aren't like the set paths anymore. Like, you can go explore around the wild area and go to like the different towns and stuff with your Pokemon adventure. You know, it's not, you know, oh, you go to this town and then you follow this straight path with some trainers on it to get to this town and then this town. And this, that, the other thing, which I feel like is new. I'm not sure. I kind of missed a few generations of Pokemon, so I don't know how... What was the last game? Sun and Moon was? So, but it was new to me, and that's all that's important. Man, I shouldn't be talking about Pokemon if I really don't know anything about Pokemon other than, like, the first 4 or 5 generations. This is what, generation... I don't want to sound stupid. Alright, so the next thing they showed off was Dynamax Pokemon, which, giant fucking Pokemon battles. Fuck yeah! I need my giant kaiju and Pokemon right fucking now. Yes! Like, just imagine, like, if you can do this with any Pokemon, imagine for, like, just a second that you have a Dynamaxed, like, Groudon. That's literally just Godzilla. Like, Groudon is literally already a Godzilla. And then you fucking Dynamax him, and yeah. Like, you could literally just set up, like, I just thought of it right now. If you have a Dynamax Groudon and a Dynamax Butterfree, that's literally just Godzilla and Mothra. I'm seeing Godzilla later, and I'm excited, can you tell? So, then they showed off the Max Raid battles, which is like, in the wild area, there are certain spots that you can meet up with other players in, where it looked like up to 4 people battle one giant Pokemon, like the Dynamax Pokemon. Which is... that's cool. And they're like, one person will get to be able to catch them or whatever, which I thought was like, I feel like that's gonna cause a lot of fighting, like infighting within your team, because like, no, I want him, no, I want him, no, me, you know. It's just gonna become a race to catch the Pokemon, but hey, since when a rivalry is a bad thing? So that was pretty cool. And then speaking of that, like, I don't know if this is what they were getting at or whatever, but it seemed like they're kind of making this like an MMO Pokemon? Question mark? That's kind of a big speculation. Like, I might have like misunderstood because there was just a lot of words being said, and I don't speak English, or understand it for that matter. So it kind of seemed like they were hinting towards that this Pokemon game will have online capability to the point where you can just see other Pokemon trainers, like, walking around in the wild area while, you know, you have your little Pokemon adventure. Next, they showed off some of the characters, like Leon, with that OG fucking Charizard, who is the Pokemon champion of this region. I think it's the Galar region. I think that's what they were saying. I don't know if it's Gala or Gallo. It's probably Gala. So the Gala region, Leon, who just looks like the absolute unit. That's for real, like, he got that OG Charizard. Apparently he's never been beaten before. Apparently he's just a fucking great guy. Like, I wanna meet this man, and then I wanna beat this man. And then the cool thing that like, with the rival. So, I kind of miss the days of old Pokemon where your rival wasn't just, like, your best friend. Like, May, I think, was the rival of Ruby? I don't know. I'm gonna say it was May, but, like, from Ruby to, like, now, the rival has always just kind of been, like, your best friend who is going on the same adventure with you. Except for Black and White, because your rival was N, and he was, like, actually kind of a villain. But anyway. But, like, I miss the days of, like, Blue or Silver, where your rival was someone that was actually an asshole, and that, like, you wanted to beat, and, like, didn't want to see succeed. Like, when fucking Blue in Pokemon Red was like, every time he saw you, he's like, ha, I'm better than you, and then you beat him, and he'd be like, smell you later, and you'd be like, ooh, that guy. And then you go through the whole Elite Four, and then you win, and then he's like, haha, just kidding, I'm the champion, bitch, I got there first. And then you take it away from him. You take that shit away. He was the champion for like 5 minutes, and you just kicked his ass.
You took that away.
But yeah. But what they're doing with the rival this time, his name is Hop, he's the champion's younger brother, and he wants to be champion just like Leon. And I think the fact that your rival is related to the champion, and that there's like some expectations there, I feel like there's so much potential for good storytelling there. Because like, you know, he seems like a happy-go-lucky guy in the trailer, but like, who knows how desperate he could want the championship, because like, he being a part of that family, I'm assuming there might be some sort of expectation for him to be a great Pokemon trainer, whether it's from his family, Leon, or like the townspeople, because Leon's pretty well known across the town. So like, you know, he doesn't want to like be in his shadow, I guess, or at least that could be like the story, and then like that could drive the plot. I don't know. I'm just speculating and making fanfiction at this point, I guess. So, we got the professor for this region, Professor Magnolia, a nice old lady. That's all that I could say about her, because that's all that they kind of said about her, is that she was the Pokemon professor. And then we have the Pokemon professor's daughter, I think they said, which, Sonia? I'm already predicting there's like 10 hentai pictures either being worked on or posted of her right now. And if there isn't, then I'm gonna fucking make it, because I want her to
step on me.
Alright. Off that horny shit. Alright, we got the gym leaders. Every gym leader will have a Dynamax Pokemon, which I think is fucking fucking cool. You know, like, it forces you to use the new mechanics so that you can't just, like, ignore it, because, like, you won't get anywhere, because you'll have to fight a Dynamax Pokemon, so you fucking have to have a Dynamax Pokemon, and fuck yeah, I want my giant Pokemon battles! That shit sounds fucking cool, and you have the fucking Kamehameha wave and the Gallic gun, like, fuck, dude! Makes me rock hard. And they showed off one of the gym leaders, Milo, the grass gym leader, and he's a guy that doesn't have a nose, and he has grass Pokemon, and he's always happy. That's all. Alright. And then, they had the legendary Pokemon reveal. Zacian? Fuck, I forgot how you say it. Hold on, I don't want to fuck this up. I need to know how you actually say this. I'm literally looking it up right now. I forgot how you say it. You're literally gonna hear the video in the video, and I'm embarrassed. There we go.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
It was Zacian, I was wrong. Alright, so, the legendary Pokemon, Zacian and Zamanetta, who are literally just a lion with a sword, and a lion whose mane is a shield, which I can get down with having a lion with a fucking sword in his mouth. Because I'm a sucker for swords. I really am. But, like, I'm kind of interested to see what they do, especially since, like, at the end of, like, their, like, reveal, it kind of seemed like they were both gonna fight off some kind of force. So maybe that's kind of a teaser that, like, there will be a third game in the generation. Unlike Black and White, where they just came out with Black and White 2. Or, like, Sun and Shield. Like, Sun and Shield. Sun and Moon? I don't think Sun and Moon had a third game. And I don't think X and Y did either, now that I think about it. Yeah, so maybe they're teasing that there will be a third updated generation of the... I can't speak. Third game of this generation, unlike the last couple generations where they just didn't do that. Who knows, maybe we will get Pokemon Gun. So yeah, they kind of look like they're protectors of the region, but also, like, really like to fight each other or fucking hate each other, or who knows, but are willing to work together when shit goes down. Alright, so that was basically everything in the Pokemon Direct that I felt was worth talking about. The release date of Pokemon Sword and Shield, they announced, was November 15th, 2019. They announced that they're gonna be releasing a double pack, or at least having pre-orders for a double pack, which is interesting because they've never done that before, and that kind of seems like something that should have been done a long time ago. But you're going to be able to buy both Sword and Shield. I almost had to stop myself from saying Sun and Shield again. You're going to be able to buy Sword and Shield, like, at the same time, like, within a pack. Like, I'm kind of wondering why that's never been done for a Pokemon game before, and if it has, well, I just never knew about it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm going to be picking it up November 15, 2019. If you guys want us to do a Let's Play of it, put that shit in the comments below, and we'll get on that as soon as the game comes out, and, you know, we'll make it a big boy right away if the demand is high enough. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that bell notification if you want to see when we upload. Question of the day: what did you think of Pokemon Sword and Shield? Put that shit in the comments below. I've been Bottles, and I'll see you guys in the next Thoughts On.